There once was a cat that went to stream, and the name of the cat was the Cheshire Jack. The chats blew up their net, dipped down, oh play my Cheshire boy play. Soon may the Cheshire Jack come to bring us smiles and grins and dumb. One day when the alerts are done, we'll start our game and play. Chat's not been 2 weeks outdoors when down on them a right troll bore. The mod team called all hands on board, get banned you troll they say. Soon may the Cheshire Jack come to bring us smiles and grins and dumb. One day when the alerts are done, we'll start our game and play. Da 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 da. Once the stream had changed the scene, Cheshire came to talk and preen. Chat said unmute to intervene, they'll unpause soon and play. Soon may the Cheshire Jack come to bring us smiles and grins and dumb. One day when the alerts are done, we'll start our game and play. A game giveaway was guaranteed, the Cheshire's mine was not of need, and they belong to the creator's creed, they raffled that game to play. Soon may the Cheshire Jack come to bring us smiles and grins and dumb. One day when the alerts are done, we'll start our game and play. Da 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 da. For the whole day or even more, the viewers came and left once more. One viewer promote mod said what for, said I'ma go stream and play. Soon may the Cheshire Jack come to bring us smiles and grins and dumb. One day when the alerts are done, we'll start our game and play. As far as I've heard, the grind's still on, the chat's still there, and the game's not done. Cheshire Jack makes the regular call to encourage the chatters, mods and all. Soon may the Cheshire Jack come to bring us smiles and grins and dumb. One day when the alerts are done, we'll start our game and play. Soon may the Cheshire Jack come to bring us smiles and grins and dumb. One day when the alerts are done, we'll start our game and play. Hello everyone, how you doing? Welcome on in, welcome on in. Hope that you guys are doing well, taking care of yourselves. What have you been up to today? What have you been doing? I am doing well. I have worked out today, I donated, and now I'm just kind of sitting around like, oh, I need to do stuff. But on top of me needing to do stuff, I also need to not stream as long as I normally do because I actually have an appointment to get to. And not only do I have an appointment, I also have a crew hangout with the Wrecking Crew tonight, so I'm going to be doing that. So, busy day overall. Chaos. What chaos have you been getting yourself into? What have you been up to today, Icy? Welcome on in, good to see you. Oh boy, it's off, yep. No, just my day? Yeah, no, my day's packed. My day's busy, as always, as is normal. You know, thinking about it, part of me feels like I need to take that phone. Oh. It is indeed off. Well, let's fix that a little bit. Is that good? Oh, stop that. Stop popping to the edges of stuff. Why are you popping to the edge? Oh, wait. That works. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Hi! There, chats and phone, yeah. Hope that you guys are doing well, taking care of yourselves. But we're going to be starting a game today. I got a game a while back, honestly, from Druid, who sent me this game, and I've been wanting to try it. I don't actually know what it's about, because I thought I knew what it was about. I definitely don't know what it's about. I think I was thinking of a different game, so I don't actually know what to fully expect of this, because when I read the small snippet of a synopsis, it's talking about going underneath Kentucky, and I'm like, oh, this is not in fact what I thought it was about. So we're going to be exploring a game together. We probably will play this in more than one go, because like I said, I'm going to have to cut out early because I also have to pick up my kids so that I can go to my dentist appointment. So a busy day. But come join me as we adventure through the world of Kentucky Route Zero and see what it has to show us. Oh, don't do that. I'm sorry, why? Hi. Give me a second because I need to change some stuff apparently because you're just gonna run me like garbage. Okay, there we go. That looks better. I don't know why that made me buffer so bad. A blank notebook, a blank videotape, a blank audio tape. We'll go with notebook. You forgot your coffee. We'll go get your coffee. Oh. Act 1. Play. Act 1. Scene 1. Okay. Dog. An old hound in a straw hat. Both have seen better days. Moving truck rumbles softly to itself. Painted on its side are the words, Lizette's Antiques, Furniture, Glassware, Curiosities. Joseph sits between gas pumps in a Queen Anne armchair. His hair is gray and his glasses darkened. Oh, I like the little thing. An Interstate Highway 65 running from Alabama up to just shy of Chicago. It ought to be quitting time in this part of Kentucky, but the daylight just won't shake. The sun just won't go away. I like how it has a horseshoe thing. Kind of funny. Damn, did you hear that wreck? Truck full of bottles. I don't know, beer bottles, whiskey, lost a tire or something, and spilled booze and glass all over the interstate. What a mess. I hope they don't come down here looking for anything. We blew a damn fuse and it's all shut off. Did I hear a dog? What's your dog's name? Her name is Blue. Blue sounds like a sweet old hound. I used to know a dog like that. Hey, here's some jerky for Blue. Made it myself. Didn't turn out too well, but I bet a dog will eat it. Getting late, right? I can feel the sun on my neck. I bet it's just a few feet off the horizon. I've got a delivery to make on Dogwood, but I'd rather watch the sunset. I've been driving all evening looking for 5 Dogwood Drive. Hey, I understand. You have got to do the job you're paid to do. Maybe get some rest somewhere in there. Maybe have a drink. Then back at it. There's dignity in that rhythm. What's your rhythm like? Oh, I just like to listen to the TV. I used to do a lot of poetry on the computer, but I don't have the ear for it lately. And flavored it. Peppermint mocha. You are abhorrent. I'm kidding. Enjoy your, terrible taste of coffee. A joke. Not really, but enjoy it. I don't do chocolate and mint. Me and Blue would have been driving up and down 65 all night. Dogwood Drive is on the other side of, well, to get there you've got to take the 0. The 0 is a tough route to find, but you can use my computer to look up directions. You'll have to head down into the basement and reset the circuit breaker first. I'll be happy to have those whining lights back up anyway. Too damn quiet out here. Basement door is back there in the office. Appreciate your help, friend. Oh, and here, take this lamp. It gets dark. Thanks? Ah. It's just cream right in and chocolate. It says mocha. Mocha is chocolate. Peppermint mocha is mint chocolate. What's the sign say right here? Dusty, rusty sign is bolted onto the wall. These are the rules. No open flames near the gasoline. No consumption of beer or spirits on the premises. In case of sudden darkness, do not panic. Relax. Count backwards from 5. Strictly limit time in the basement to fewer than 3 minutes of every hour. Alright. What's up here? There's an exit. Oh. Emily, Ben, and Bob stand in folding chairs behind a worn card table. Papers, oddly shaped dice, and highway maps cover the tabletop. We all seen a breaker box down here? Did you hear something? No. Sorry, I was looking at the rules again. It gets easier as you go. Look, you said you rolled a 5, right? That means you get to pick up your marker and move it anywhere on the map. So it's your turn now, right? Oh, yeah, I guess so. Where'd you put that 20-sided die? I don't see it. Did you drop it? It should be easy enough to find. It glows in the dark. Did you lose something? I think it rolled down off the left there, but I don't see it. Well, I'm not going down to look for it. It's too dark down there. Let me go down and get it. I'll just study the rules here. Alright, so I need to go... I'm guessing, like, right beside them is the the thing. Okay, rules. Ah. Picks up the glowing 20-sided die and inspects it. The number 5 is facing up, but it's just a small piece of plastic. It's just a small piece of plastic, but has a reassuring, almost comforting weight. He places the object in his jacket pocket. I bet they aren't there. They're not there. Okay, that's creepy. I figured it was gonna be something like that. I wonder if they're like ghosts then. Place the 20-sided die on the table. I'm curious the difference if I need to keep it or not. Man, is my everything running crappy. Ooh. Hold on. Options. Video. On. Modern. Remember. Is VSync gonna fix that? I hope so. There were some people down in your basement playing some kind of game, but they're gone now. In the basement? No, I don't think so. Maybe that lamplight was playing tricks on you, huh? Well, strange things happen underground, especially in the dark. Oh, computers in the office. You're looking for Marquez. She knows her way around these roads. She'll get you to the 0. Password is damn. I usually just feel it out. Muscle memory, you know. It's kind of long, kind of like a short poem, I think. One of those short poems that really sums it all up. You'll figure it out. A short poem that sums it all up. User, Joseph. Password. The stars drop away. The moon throbs. The lights whine. I guess that. I don't know if that's supposed to be like, I wonder if it doesn't matter. If that just sets the mood or something. How's it going in there? Figuring it all out? Sure you are. Messages. Donald at hotmk.mail. Message to fragments dim of lovely forms. Joseph, I know it's been a while. I know you're still sore, but there's a whole world in here, and we need your help to unmask it. Yes, the caves are cold and damp, and we are old and lame. Never mind. I can't remember why I even started writing this. I miss those days in the lab with you and our dear Lula. Maybe you found your own Xanadu. Well, so have I. Okay. Account standing, urgent. Is it urgent on a main message? Never do more than 14 days. A low reliability, dirty power plus plan. Making a payment immediately to obviate the need for us to switch you to sustained brownout select. Sincerely, your friends at the Consolidated Power Company. Huh. Address? Dogwood Drive. And address. Dogwood Drive is not real. Is not real. Interesting. Head northeast on 65, turn left as soon as you see that ugly tree that's always on fire. Look for the barn at the base of the mountain there. Can't miss it. Got it out on Moncondo somewhere, right? Yeah, that's it. Hey, look, while you're down there, I load the old TV of mine onto your truck. I borrowed that thing from Weaver Marquez a number of years ago, and now that the power is all weird over here, I can't pick up anything but static in public access anyway. She was always more of a reader, but maybe she'd want it back at home. It's a nice TV. What games? Games. Games is not real. Dun dun dun. Alright. What's up, Blue? How's it going, Blue? What do you think about this place? God, I've never noticed it driving by. How about a treat? Here's some jerky from the gas station attendant. He's a bit odd, isn't he? He reminds me of a bit of your old man, Ira. Good man. Good boss. Run down, you and Blueberry, get on that road if you're gonna make your delivery. Conway gets back on the road. Huh? Burning tree. Burns on a hill above the road. This is kind of cool. I like this. I wasn't paying attention. Up. Turn left as soon as you see the old burning tree. Right. Yep. Interesting. Act 1. Scene 2. Look at that lamp, isn't it amazing? Shines the base of the dusty path leading up the hill. So good. Very dark out here, huh? I hope I can borrow you a treat up there. Man, I am carrying a TV and I am hoofing it. Graveyard. Headstones are inscribed with the surnames of the unfortunate. Nowakowski, Padilla, Marquis. I switch? I was just thinking what a lovely house we have. Do you like it? Have you been here before? Did you happen to see an owl? I didn't see any owl. I know. I saw it out the window once. Big, ugly thing. All sound and fury. Well, it's gone now. There used to be another house here, but we had it destroyed and we built this one. It was very expensive, and we got quite underwater. What do you do for work? Is it too difficult, or do you like it very much? I was once a mathematician. Are you looking for something in particular here? Better than being in a ditch. I drive deliveries for a small antique shop. I believe it's hard times for a small antique shop. It's hard times everywhere, even out here in our little farm. My parents stopped paying the bank a while back. I shouldn't even be here, but I just stayed. I have some notebooks. I'm only a little bored. I might prefer to watch your TV occasionally. Actually, I have a TV here that I think belongs to you. Will you please set it up? Then I can explain to you how to get where you're going. The zero. I know. How do you know? Interesting. That's not how it's supposed to look. You made a mistake setting it up. Is it a foreign object to you? Which of your parents was it who wouldn't allow you to watch television? I know how to set up a TV. Ma thought she heard ghosts in the static. Okay, I'm skeptical. You have it all backwards. I'm not surprised, are you? Have you been paying attention? I don't think you have. It's time to start paying attention now, Conway. Look closely at the television. Interesting. What do you keep out in that barn? Used to be tools and feed, and books, and I think it's mostly spiders. The TV is picking up the wrong signal. My cousin Shannon would know more about it. She fixes TVs for a living, well, she used to. I think the new models are giving her some trouble. Cousin? It's my father's brother's daughter, Shannon. We're about the same age. Well, we used to be. She's older now. We're about the same age. Well, we used to be. She's older now. She has a workshop up north ways by the lake, right where Peona and Wax Road meet. It's a big bait and tackle shop, and she fixes TVs in the back. Do you like fishing? Honestly, I'm not convinced that you should bother with the zero. I'd much rather you find my cousin and fix my TV, but I'll get you headed the right way. So it's pretty easy. You're back on 65 heading north, then take the first right after the artificial limb factory. From there, your arrival at zero is basically inevitable. Nice to know you, Conway. Keep your eyes open, especially in the dark. Weaver's not alive. Yeah. Interesting. That's really interesting. Now, presumably, we could presume that, okay, well, there was a car here. There's not anymore. Issues, Woodburn 7, Asha, that is cold to the touch. Yeah. Presumably, you can make the argument of, oh, well, they took the, Weaver took the car. Is seasoned with dust. But see, I don't think that's what it is. You know? It's one of those things that see, it says the surnames. Nowakowski, Padilla, Marquis. Yes. Interesting. I just met the strangest lady. Seemed pretty nice. Okay, I wonder where folks are from. Tony, she's dying just before. Anyways, that's funny. Up north a ways by the lake, right where Peona and Wax Road meet. Audible from the interstates. Big bait and tackle shop, they said. Riceville. Grayson. Wax Road. Nope, right here. That money. Bait shop. Live bait, minnows, small and large for stripers. Green flower hangs loosely from a bit of masking tape at eye level. Tops right, a dirt parking lot sprawls unevenly into the grass and then eventually trees. The hell? Eventually trees. Read the flyer. Eyes, arms and legs, shoulders are slouched, screen cartoon expression, exhausted nausea. No model too old, inquiry within. We do not sell digital converter boxes. Finally enters the bait shop. Lures, reels, rods, and snacks divide the shop lengthwise from entrance to cashier's counter. Left walls lined with training tanks of water. Look into the tanks. And label, RC agitated to get a clear view of what's inside each one. Vaguely gray, muddy pink, clear but shiny silver flecks occasionally flash along its surface. Tremble with life, can't tell if his hand is being nibbled by fish or massaged by the artificial current. Near the surface, water, you see something colorful glowing faintly. Reach deeper. Tremor spreads from his elbow out to his fingertips and up to the base of his shoulder. His vision flickers, the water is running warm under his skin now. He has the sensation that something's about to snap. His eyes close. He lays on a rooftop, new shingles rough beneath his back, swelling in the noon sun. He's exhausted. They must have starved before dawn. His legs are sore from holding stable on the uneven surface, his wrists from breaking old sealant, his fingers from carefully lifting shingles to hammer down new ones. His boss, Ira, yells from the idling truck below. He shades his eyes with his hand. A beer would be good. It's barely past noon, but he's worked a full day already. What could the harm be? Maybe a shot at the counter just to get his eyes open, then a beer. He could offer to drive into town for lunch and stop at that place on Cumberland. The cashier pushes Conway roughly on the shoulder. He's been talking, yelling maybe, but it's all an echo now. Conway looks up, his neck stiff with pain, his right palm still tingling. The cashier points to the tank, then above it to a few holes torn in the wall, nail holes from which an electric sign has come dislodged and fallen into the water. He helps Conway to his feet, looks sad and pitifully, then returns to the cash register. I just nearly saw God, apparently. Looking in the tanks. And reach into the second tank. Muddy pink. Look through something fleshy but inert. The sensation is nauseating. Reach deeper. His elbow passes into the pinkish mash. He realizes he's about to be sick from the smell and pulls away. Interesting. Brushes against something roughly the size of his palm. Reach deeper. In contact with the scaly, uneven surface. As he runs his fingers along the bottom, a bead of sweat bridges the inches from the temple to the water surface. Something bites at his forearm. He recoils. Okay. Hey, buddy. What's up? Wiry cashier stands beneath the register, preoccupied with Sudoku puzzle. Ask about the basketball game. Switch on the radio, and AM sports broadcast is playing, but Conway can't be sure if it's meant to answer or to drown out his questions. Sign on the door behind the counter reads, TV repairs by appointment. Please consult with cashier. The cashier knocks a few times on the door and waits, occasionally glancing at his puzzle. After a few moments, no answer. He notices a small note written on the sign, reads it, and then points out to Conway. Weaver, I got your message. Have left for the old mine. Don't know if I will see you there. What? Read. Ready either way. I got your message. The old mine. Huh. Drive away. Drive away. Airplane. The hell? Two shirtless, shoeless men push a light aircraft along the road. One way dragging this airplane. Why is Ison using my emotes? Well, you should have been here faster so you would know why. The men are nearly broken. Conway stays put. Oh no, what did you do? I didn't do anything. These guys don't have shirts or shoes and are just pushing an airplane? Yeah, we offline bombed you. Offline sub-bombed. While online on my channel. What you get for not being here. I like how fast that just like whirlwinds through. Alright, moves on. I'm just a little bit curious. Church. Take me to church. Oh. A singing chorus echoes from within the church building is 1 story tall, pitched roof. Night. Those in the parking lot. Light of the last Great Awakening Baptist Church. Muffled chorus drones at a steady volume, repeating the same 2 verses without rest. The front doors of the mosque warned they are locked. That's the metal cans to the church's back door. The trash cans. They have something leafy and raw and stuck to the bottom of another's full of unlabeled videotapes. Church's back door. Found himself in the kitchen, lit by a buzzing fluorescent ceiling fixture on the counter, a plate of moldy bread and an empty Dixie cup flecked red around its waxy rim. A set of swinging plastic doors on the far wall lead out of the kitchen. Flecked red. Vacant pews sprawl unevenly in the church. A small raised stage lies to Conway's right, bare except for a tape recorder. Runs to outlet near Conway's seat. Unplug this. The lights fail. That's not creepy. Buffalo Creek. Rural Electric Cooperative, almost invisible from the road. Its parking lot overgrown with weeds. Look in the window. Sinewy shadow obstructs the view through the window. Near the front door. Floor is loosely covered in dirt. Parts of the carpet have rotted with exposure to rain. Wild mushrooms grow in some corners of the room. Push through the back wall. Finds himself in what may have once been a conference room. The floors fallen away in places filled with dark green mire. The walls of the conference room are decayed and damaged. Push through another wall. The drywall dissolves as Conway pushes through it, falling in damp clumps in the marsh. He breaks through into a long hallway. The glow of bioluminescent fungus casts a faint blush on the walls. Conway has the feeling he has interrupted something. After a moment of silence, the frog chorus resumes. Okay. Highway 0. Where's Muse when you need her? Muse, tell me about Highway 0. No, Muse is busy. Hey. Look in the window. Too dirty to see anything inside but a few dim shapes. Furniture maybe. Or livestock. The room feels empty with no furniture other than the built-in front desk. Close to a disconnected telephone, a few empty beer cans, meandering lines of color have been spray painted along the walls. While he's in darkness, pick up the phone. Let's see closer. Hear a thin, quiet roar like the ocean or the highway. Enter the hallway. Highway 0 is also Highway 0. Hi, you weigh 0. You're a ghost. Ha 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 ha. Oh. I try and offer the door too. Still locked. Been broken open. Been awkwardly inwards embedded in the wood. The whole room is filled with filing cabinets and other disused furniture. Walk to the dark end. Leads from inside. Just let's open it. Let's see what's there. Door swings open easily. The hallway fills with warmth, light, and smells of smoke and coffee. About a dozen men and women sit around a campfire in the middle of a large room. Cubicle walls have been cut into pieces, some leaning up against the walls, some arranged into stacks of firewood. One of the women waves to Conway and offers him an empty chair. It's missing wheels, but it's comfortable and easily adjustable to his height. Someone takes a pot hung above the fire, pours coffee into a styrofoam cup. Conway accepts it, and they all return to watching the fire. You love that only 2 dropped? It's random. Turn around. Everything gets a little bit easy now. Just turn around. Oh. On-ramp. I found it. It's not an on-ramp. That's a cave. Scene 3. Scene 3. Chesh needs lunch. And did not properly prepare for this endeavor. I think you've gained a Minecraft server. Okay. The one I use costs like $15. Or give or take a month. How's it going, Blue? Not sure where that lady was right about the on-ramp to the zero being here. I guess you just can't tell with some folks. They're liable to run you around just for kicks. You look around? No, I don't know. There's an entrance. Oh. Blue is following me this time. Blue also looks like they're not doing too hot. My problem is I don't know if the ones I've been looking at will play a certain mud pack. Not pud pack. Well, I mean, mud packs are normally for like your face, not for like a server. You know. Cleansing and all that. Which I've done one of those before. That was a very messy shower. I have lived quite an interesting life, the more that I think about it. I have done some things that, when actually spoken out loud, are very interesting. It might not be glamorous, but it's definitely interesting. Shannon speaks in a large brick cell phone held up to her ear. $200 for 2 weeks. No. But can I trust him not to just change the locks? Yes, and I appreciate that, but okay, fine. I'll talk to you later. Talk to you tomorrow. Love you. I want to do a deceased craft server, but I'm not sure which ones will accept it. I see. It's a stranger. I don't know what deceased craft is, so I can't tell you. I'm looking for the on-ramp too. Do you believe in ghosts? Well, let's see. I do believe a place can be haunted, if that's what you mean. What about a person? Can a person be haunted? Or I guess a person could sometimes feel haunted myself. What haunts you? Bad decisions, I guess. Wasted youth? Well, look. Here's what it is. I drive deliveries for a shop called Lizette's Antiques. I'm out trying to finish this job. Making a delivery to the mine? No. I have delivery for 5 Dogwood Drive, and I can't remember ever seeing that address before. Now I heard I need to take a highway called the Zero. I met this young lady named Weaver Marquise. She said she sent me this way, and so here I am. Uncommon kind of place for an on-ramp, but that's just what it's been like so far. Anyway, with... What? Weaver Marquise. Do you know her? They saw her tonight. I know Weaver. She's my cousin. I'm Shannon Marquis. Oh, you're the one who fixes televisions. That's right. Did she tell you that too? Of course she did. Weaver doesn't lie. One time when we were younger, she told me my dad had been in a terrible car wreck. There was crushed metal everywhere and we'd be hearing it echo through the house for years, she said. I was very upset, crying, and then my dad walked in the door. Just came from a trip to the junkyard collecting scrap metal to fashion into wind chimes. I was angry, but she said it wasn't a joke. It wasn't a lie. At this time, I thought she meant as a riddle or a puzzle. But Weaver's not a puzzle. She's a mystery. So what are you doing down here, Shannon? Talked to Weaver earlier this evening too. Or anyway, she talked to me. It's hard to tell if she's listening sometimes. Weaver told me I had to come down here to the old Elkhorn mine. She said I'd find something I've been looking for. What are you looking for? I'm not exactly sure. I have a few ideas. I'll know when I see it. It's not such a bad thing you showing up now. All told, I'd rather not go down there alone. Your dog should stay up here, though. There's no place for a dog. This is an old mine. It runs pretty deep and tangled. If we're going to go down into it, I'd find your on-ramp and whatever else. We've got to keep our bearings. I don't want to get turned around. I've got some gear here to measure conductivity, frequency response, stuff like that. Maybe we can find a way to put us out a signal out ahead. Do some analysis and figure out what kind of topology we're up against. Topology. Alright. That's the science of continuous space, my friend. The way this twisty maze of passages fits together. Yeah, I get that. The dog's following. There's not much we can do about that. The dog does what dog wants. Blue is her own lady. Zombie apocalypse mod pack. There's a Perrier. That runs into the mines. Oh, I had a burp. It's now stuck in my entire being of life. Oh, that's fine. It still works. The light on the front of it is off. Oh, there's no power. Yeah, okay. Even when this old mine was up and running, it was tricky to keep stuff powered. You know, the miners used to have to pay just to run the fans and lights. Yeah, they paid in these shitty plastic tokens. Coal script, you know. If you want to run the fans for a bit to clear the air, well, you have to put a token in. My parents used to work here, so did Weaver's parents. I guess a lot of folks' parents worked here. Can we power it up? I bet we just have to free up some power for the PA system. Everything is rationed. Here, set up that lamp of yours. I'll go unplug these ceiling lights. Tries to think of something clever to say. I heard the speakers here crackle a bit. It's on now, right? Say something. Try saying something into the mouthpiece. Well. Okay, I hear you. We need to measure the echo delay time and figure out how deep the tunnels run. Just make some noises in the mouthpiece. Rub the finger. I'm a deep tone. Damn, that's a long delay. These tunnels run deep. I bet some of them have ruptured or joined up with a cave system. Alright, I set my spectrum analyzer, so I'll just say something into the mouthpiece when you get a sense for how narrow the mine tunnels are. Don't be shy, just say anything that comes into your head. Tell me a story about something, or what did you have for breakfast today? Here's a story. I had breakfast with Lizette. What was that? We're doing roof repair. The boss got a real big job out in Louisville. It seemed like a big project, but doable. But then a thunderstorm hit and it was too late anyhow. Got it. Looks like the tunnels are pretty cramped. Yeah, low ceilings. Hope you're ready to stoop a bit. You're probably used to it. One more test. We just need to know if the air is breathable, or if it's too thin or too dense. Just sit real close to the mouthpiece and breathe. I'll measure the resonance of your breath with the air in the tunnels. Just try to relax. Try to breathe naturally. Things about the road. Remembers a moment earlier in the day. I think we're in good shape, but keep at it for a minute. Visualizes a hot meal. Relaxes and peel feedback and loose rock engulfs him. Ooh. Well, that's not good. Hmm. What the hell? I'm alright. Your shit leg is pinned. I'm gonna pull you out. We gotta get you out of here. Are you hurt? Can you put any weight on that leg? It's fine. Just trying to stand up. Careful, I'm right here. Damn, don't worry, I've got you. That leg is in bad shape. Here, let's just get you onto the tram. There you go. Now let's see if this thing has power. Oh, Weaver. We'll just find the exit and then figure out what to do from there. That's our first priority. So the controls are over on your side. Let's get moving. Is this Kentucky Route Zero? What's this? Hard for me to believe, but this whole branch was underwater last I heard. Is it safe? Yes, so it looks like they finally drained her. Maybe it just drained off on its own. The water came in pretty fast and a lot of folks got trapped in the tunnels. I heard parts of how it went down there, sanitized for the bereaved. You know how those big companies are. There was gossip too that trap miners couldn't get the pumps going because the power was rationed, so they shut off all the lights, but even then it wasn't enough. So I guess it was dark when they saw some people down here then. I was thinking about hosting or Shockbite. I don't know much about either of those. We use GG servers personally. I mainly leaned into like the cost of it and the ease of use, which GG servers is pretty easy to use. I'm gonna get up, stretch real fast, and make a thing, and we'll get back into doing this. But most of us Okay. I got some time. Can you tell what mod packs will work on it, or is it kind of a guessing game? So at least for GG servers, you can go into the section to install stuff, like to install mod packs, and it will have it available for you to be able to be like, da da da. All right, but hold on, guys. Sorry, guys. My granddad just passed away. I was getting notified from my parents, but he's no longer with us. He passed away as of 10:46 this morning. It's sad that he's no longer with us, but I'm glad that he no longer has to suffer the pain. He was much older. He was nearly 97 years old, so we knew it was coming. Thank you, guys. But, yeah, it's rough. Like I said, we knew it was coming. We're gonna probably have to take a trip down for the funeral, and I have to figure out a bunch of stuff surrounding that, and God, I'm glad that I was able to FaceTime him with my kids and wife last week. That makes me feel a lot better than with my grandma, who I think I called. Was about all I was able to do, and that was a good while before. Like, I'd been wanting to be able to make a trip down and just couldn't because of life being in the way and busy. So make sure that you love the people around you. It's a hard life, and people won't always be there. Eventually they won't be there anymore for you to reach out to say hi to, and that could be down the road, that could be tomorrow. So make sure you tell the people that you love that you do care. Make sure you don't regret saying things, or not saying things, because you never know what tomorrow or the next hour will bring. That's rough. Controls are dead, but it doesn't matter now. Look at this old turntable still wired up. The controls are dead, but I can still use my signal generator to switch tracks. So the water hasn't damaged it too much, or we can just keep heading down this tunnel. All this junk hanging up around the turntable is from the company's store. Just junk, you know. The miners would buy it and use it to decorate the place, or as landmarks, I guess. Hard to know which way is which down here. It's also dim and gray. Clip leads from a signal generator to the turntable's electrical panel. We're on the track between the animal bones and the rowboat, so let's just keep on for now. Because I didn't actually explore all the way down here. Let's poke a bit more around down here. I feel like there's more to be had. Okay. Animal bones in the rowboat. Okay. Let's see what's this way. Oh, so if I just click and hold. Kind of a muffled rumbling. I think we're near water. Could be. There's an underground lake around here years ago. I guess that's why they stopped digging so abruptly here. Maybe. I messed up here. The tram isn't going any further. I wonder what's down that tunnel. Alright. Pendulum in the casket. Alright. So what is this? Oh my. Page? I thought it had been destroyed. What is this place? Recording studio basically kind of thrown together, but when this mine was active, a couple folk music archivists spent time here. Oh, I completely forgot about my Ceratops up. Hey, Poke Girl. Sorry, I was getting some food. Oh. Did Awaken Enter Power actually work? Oh, there it went. Why did that take so long? And why am I... There I am. Why does that take so long to do that? I don't know. Sorry, my inner power is kind of deflated because I found out some disheartening and saddening news. It's fine. I'll be okay. And all of you should be okay too. And be happy and smiling! But now my grandfather passed away a little over an hour and a half ago. So, you can't smile? You can smile. Everybody can smile. He lived a good life. He lived a long life. He has many, many children and grandchildren. So he lived a very long, fulfilling, amazing life. And I'm happy to have known him and been his grandson. You have no mouth. I cannot smile, for I have no mouth. Isn't that a game or something? There's a game or something like that. Hold on. I have no... What? Cannot. Isn't that a thing? I have no mouth and I must scream. That's what it was. That's what it was. I have no mouth and I must scream. When was that published? 1967. I need to read that at some point. Anyways. Recording minor songs, really academic, ivory tower types. Not trying to do much. Margins, observed, took notes. On lunch break, singing to their microphone. Interest in the project gave the archivist some coal script tokens to pay the miners with for their songs.
The 30th of July 2023, 14:25. I like my drinks like I like myself, hot, bitter, and ready to punch you in the face with unbridled chaos energy.
Yep. Good times. Good quote. What do you think the archivists were after? Data, I guess. Comparing intonation, subject matter, diction. You know, all those little details that no one really thinks about when they listen to music. Yeah, academics are great at that stuff. Let's get out of here. A dusty reel-to-reel tape player is stashed beneath the track, loaded with tape but starved for power. I think that might be the next tune. What was that? Look, there's a tape player down there. One of those old reel-to-reel setups. I realized that. That's why I turned off the lights. They'd record on that old scaffolding we saw, and I guess then they sequester themselves down here to listen to the recorded songs. Did your parents sing? They sang. They sang in the mine for coal script tokens. Cup. Okay. There we go. So, Cannibal bones in the rowboat. Well, I hope that we're not in a terrible location. One second, I'll be right back. Salt on my lip. You don't actually care. You're not licking me because you what, ma'am? Stop trying to give me kisses because you just want the salt. Okay. Alright, I guess we can just leave. Where's my dog? Let's get out of here. Yeah, okay, that tunnel where the tracks were broken, I'd like to take a look down there. Whatever you need. I'll just wait for you here. Thanks, I'll be right back. Doot 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 doot. Paper tag hangs from the birdcage by a string. Canary 25 tokens. So, for those who don't know about coal mines and how they work, miners would carry these small little canaries, these small little songbirds down with them into the mines, and they would sing and chirp and everything. If the canary stopped singing, it was extremely concerning. That lets you know that something, like you were running out of air, or like something was coming, like you needed to get out of the mine ASAP. So the fact that they were charging people exorbitant amounts, I can only presume, of these coal scripts for something as life-saving as a canary. Canaries sold at the company store. Did they also sell respirators? No bones in the cage. The bird must have been set free, or maybe the cage was cleaned. There are cardinals at the Louisville Zoo and other birds, ostriches, eagles, emus. No canaries. Too common, too small, maybe, but they have starlings. Starlings aren't much bigger than canaries. A pile of tape reels is jammed into the top of the tram. They must have been thrown on in a rush. The reels are unlabeled. The tape is decayed. Lizette and Ira's son Charlie talked about a piece of music he liked, made with old decaying tapes. What was it called again? Something about... Charlie had the most bizarre taste in music. Weird, noisy computer music. Where did he even hear that stuff? Louisville, probably, or college. If I can't do deceased craft, I could always choose another mod pack to do. True. Musical smart kid. Damned pity. Notebooks. Notebook at the top of this dusty stack is labeled in black marker. The label is dusty and smudged, but it looks like it might say horses. Alright, 1 second. Okay. Houses, maybe? Or verses, even? Crude and hurried handwriting, too. Lizette has immaculate handwriting, pristine and measured cursive, never a stray mark. For the last several months, she filled out the receipts for each order. Since that young couple complained about the handwriting on the order slip, it's carbon paper anyway. It's bound to wear away over time. If they're so precise about the records, they should put it on the computer anyway. What are you whining about? Do you need to go outside? Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exit. Hold on. I don't want to exit yet. Let me go take my dogs out real fast. I'll be right back. Da da dee da. Da da da. Yeah, if disease crap doesn't work, then you can always do another one. Any particular reason that you're trying to start up a server? Ephemera. Interesting. Interesting. Oh, there I am. And there's the shack. The cramped shack is lined with wooden shelves. Dusty shacks of tape reels and notebooks crowd the room, but a bit of moonlight filters through a window near the ceiling. One small desk in the middle of the room lay 3 notebooks. The red one is labeled J, the green one is labeled R, and the blue one is unlabeled. Disorganized notes. Oh, there she is. She just ran in behind me. Another young girl sits nearby, intently studying a book. The notebook is full of Greek letters and cryptic mathematical formulas. Near the back of the book, what first looks like it might be... Oh yeah, this place. I didn't think you were coming back. Labeled Marquez, your parents are the archivists? No, Weaver's parents are the archivists. My parents were minors. I can walk on it, but it's painful. Got some painkillers here that could help you out. Got them from a friend when I sprained my wrist and installing a security system. They'll let me drive though. They're pretty strong. Yeah, maybe that's best. Guess I should look for another route to Dogwood Drive. Maybe we should just ask her for specific directions. Her answers are complicated enough without a layer of indirection at the question. North by Lake Lowland. Twinsies. Surprised? I'm old. No, I'm not surprised. I guess it's antique too. It can suit you. How's it going, Blue? This is Shannon. Nice to meet you, Blue. I got some dried banana. Oh yeah! Oh, those aren't healthy. We're gonna get us a dog to duck and curl. Gets back in the truck. Let's go. Dried bananas. Yeah, I'm pretty sure dogs aren't supposed to eat bananas. I don't remember. That's death for you? Probably mild discomfort. You know. Death is just like a small, like, you know, bump in the road. I also like how you're like, that's death for me when my granddad just died. Insensitive, Jesus. I'm allergic to bananas, you nerd. I know. You've told me before. Ong. Ong. You're fine, you're fine. I process grief and stuff with humor. Just so everyone's wildly aware. And I'm not, as much as I might be sad, I'm also very much aware that he was going to be passing away, and so like I'd much rather celebrate his life than like steep myself and wallow in not having him around anymore. I can't. The bait shop is closed. Excuse me. Everyone always teases me. This is fine. But that's one of the things about death for me. It's always a rough thing to deal with, and it always hits hard. But I'd much rather celebrate someone's life and the things that they passed on than to bemoan the fact that they're no longer with us. Thank you for feigning into a smile, Poke Girl. Walls are lined with cheap, blah, blah, blah. Coffee cans. Shanley's gotten away to the back of the room. Give you such tremble to life. Small security monitor on the table. Seems to be fading slowly, almost imperceptibly between shades of different shades of black. Picture doesn't change. Falls at the pace of a tide. Adrift on black water, traveling swiftly towards a rocky shore. There should be a lighthouse or a buoy by these rocks. It's too dangerous. Just on the Weaver's not here. Ba 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 da ba ba da da. Ba 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 da 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 da. But yeah, I process a lot of things like grief by utilizing smiling and laughter and stuff like that. So just be so people are aware. And this is going to take a while. Don't mind me as I hobble my way all the way up here, Jeebus. Gah. Oh, thank you. There's nobody buried here, you know. It's decorative, I guess. What are the names on the headstones? Nowakowski, Padilla, I don't know those names. Maybe the people who lived here before. I know when they bought this property, it already had a house and everything, or maybe they have other symbolic meaning. Oh, look at the headstone. Marquee. I used to think this was for my parents. Now I don't know. I like that we're just... No, never mind. It's fine. Oh, hi. This is where she was? Yeah, that makes sense. This is where Weaver and her parents lived. They took a bunch of loans, you know, and had this place built. You have any debts? I owe some people some apologies. Well, you're lucky that's all you owe. My parents were like that until the company store found a way to get to them. For my dad, it was tokens to run the fans and air purifiers. For my mom, it was canaries. Two solutions to the same problem, but they sure sounded different. Weaver had debt too, a lot of it, all tuition. She said she was a mathematician or something. Yeah, she studied some esoteric stuff about something about using math to translate between Spanish and English. I think eventually Weaver put those math skills to work on all the red numbers in the family checkbook and got a clear sense of just how hopeless their situation was. So she left. I guess she just drove away in the middle of the night. They woke up in the morning, the car was gone, never came back. Until tonight. Someone else told me to come. She seemed really focused on the whole TV. I come back and Kyoko's speaking in Al bed. Right? She's speaking out bed because I made a joke at her expense. To recap you, there were dried bananas that you can get as a treat for the dog. I don't know. I don't think dogs are allergic to bananas and stuff like that, but that got on the subject of Kyoko's allergic to bananas. And she's like, that's death for me. And I was like, well, you're just not trying hard enough. Death is just a bump in the road, right? And then she mentioned being allergic, and I said, and also joking about death when my granddad just died. Man, that's rough. But that's, of course, how I deal with, loss. So, there's that. Focus on that old TV. That's not something you see every day, that old TV right there. Well, that is a damned antique for you. I had a model like that in the shop once, but I had to sell it off to make rent. Painful decision I ever made. Mind if I open it up? Looks like the dials are all corroded and the screen is leaking light a bit. Come on, I bet Lizette would never forgive you for letting a specimen like that fall into disrepair. Yeah, go for it. I don't care. Yeah, these tubes are all messed up. Looks like they've been in a swamp or a cave or something. There's moss growing on this one. That's okay. I have a few spares in my bag here. Here, I pulled this one out of an old computer monitor. Just needs to be recalibrated a bit. Should be seeing something now. Are you seeing anything? Bit to the left. Damn. Okay, here, because I think the contacts are dirty. Now, don't go telling my customers I clean off old vacuum tubes with spit. That's dangerous. They're just gonna turn it north-south and... Oh. That's not... Oh. Hey look, it's Kentucky Route 0. Look at that. We found it. Everyone teases me. It's because you're easy to tease. Alright, let me go let my dogs in. All right. I will beep on your beef jerky. Okay. Tell him to cut it out. Has been saying no for what, 3 years? Something like that. Gonna be on your deathbed and some person with a sheet over their head is gonna lean over in your ear and whisper, no. No. Alright. Alright, I should have enough time to play at least part of this. Limits and demonstrations. No death jokes, please. Why is it because my granddad just died? Ah. Why? Have a meeting, BRB. Well, just don't let them know that anybody died recently. Pull it down. Basement puzzle number 2. Artist, sunset, horse. I hate your food. Faceith? Isethian? What do you mean she means by puzzle? Yeah, weird. I guess something you can solve? Must be symbols. Artist, sunset, horse, or it's an anagram, like a code. Or just a misdirection. Maybe it's not a puzzle, but it's just about a puzzle. Maybe it's a puzzle, but there's no right answer. That kind of sad. Spinning coin suspended, correcting for angular motion, 1976, found materials. It feels so strangely alive. Yeah, like it's about to fall over. I mean, the whole thing's about to fall over? Yeah, kind of anxious, right? I mean, like we startled it and now there's just this uncomfortable pause. I'm not really drawn to it, but it just makes me nervous. Vertex texture fetch, tree, television, suspended cathode ray tube. 1965 materials. This seems like your kind of thing. Which one on the TV? Is that, it's a lighthouse? No, it's a weather vane or a windmill or something. Is it a lighthouse? Alright, what's over here? Ah, yes, death. Massage, 1984, unknown media. What kind of machines are those? What made of? This sure looks like ribbon, bandages. Oh, have you seen the Invisible Man? It's slice of visage to build a visage, a puzzle to its owner. What? The poem I read, I think it was written by a computer. Sounds like it. Overdub, June. Take installation in the style of Edward Packard, 1965, 1973, 1980. Magnetic tape, handheld tape, playback head. Speaker system, voice of the artist, computer synthesized speech. Interactive. How does it work? Bunch of old tape. You run this tape, playback head along it. Those are recordings, I guess. You start in the middle. We start in the middle. Donald and Joseph are in the hallway. I am in an office. The walls are lined with filing cabinets. A few drawers hang open. The door is ajar. A massive computer looms in the corner. There are some punch cards on the floor. A synthetic voice recording spliced awkwardly into the tape lists out options in monotone. To examine cards, rotate 30 degrees and advance 7 inches. To leave room, rotate 17 degrees and advance 4 inches. To activate computer, rotate 200 degrees and advance 15 inches. Examine cards. Encoded in the holes punched through these cards is the first draft of the poetic subsystem. I can't read punch cards by sight. Donald can, I think. Anyway, this version is pretty underwhelming. Activate the computer. So loud, I love it. I'm now holding 2 punch cards. On one of them, Joseph has scribbled a note, caves. The other is blank. Insert caves card, rotate. Yeah, okay. On a dirt trail in the park, or well, it's not really a trail. The trail! More like a tendency. There tend to be fewer plants here on the path we've been walking. Now we're walking at the edge of a massive hole. The dirt gives way to mossy rock as the ground sinks into darkness. Joseph and Donald are following a rope down into the cave. They have computer equipment tied to their backs, so do I. Enter the cave, rotate, but... That's the only choice? 4 inches. That's the last trip, so everything's down here now. Final resting place. Don't be so morbid. Remember a fond gesture. Regret a harsh word. Always remember. Point now, I'm in the car, I'm driving to work. This is the last recording I'll make on this tape. Then I'll drop in the mail tomorrow, and then who knows. I've been recording this onto this tape for 15 years, I think. A lot of other things happened, so here's a story. When I met Donald and Joseph, they were both students, and I was in a band performing on campus. They came to my show, met at some bar, a few drinks. Impressed me, stole a metal cocktail tumbler and gave it to me. We got kicked out, wandered drunkenly until morning, and finally ended up at a diner, and now I use the tumbler to store extra pins on my desk. So I'm almost out of tape. I guess I'll just let it run out while I drive. Maybe we missed something. Yeah, let's go back. Okay. Regret. Who knows? Stayed there for 3 years. Whole time. Maybe I had in part. I don't think they appreciated the community I had in Mexico, or I came back, didn't call them or visit. By chance a hardware store. And it occurred to me. Go back a bit, maybe we missed something. Remember. 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 No instructions? Reach this long one at the top here. I won't tell a soul. Research. You'll die in these damn cold caves. What about those men? Do you think they'll come back? Go deeper, that's all. They'll never find us. Did you hear their voices? They're not... They'll find you, but not me. I'm going back to the surface. Stop. Your stupid fight is ringing through the whole damn cave. Drove is right. We can't stay here. I'm leaving too, but I'm not going back to the surface. I'm taking my station wagon. I'm heading down to 0. You'll be lost forever. We need your voice for the machine. Lula, it only recognizes your voice. I'll send you this tape when I'm done recording. I'll put it in the mail, and then you can see what your damn machine does with it. Oh. Interesting. Come on, I just want to exit. Yeah, this show is exhausting. Great! Oh. Oh, so these are the in-between bits. Interesting. All right, I can't play too much longer because I do have to, like I said, I have my dentist appointment and I got to pick up my kids before that, so. Application to the Gaston Trust for Imagine Architects Annual Fellowship. We received a record number of applications this year, over 100 in total, and regrettably we can award only one fellowship position per year. As you know, our review process includes a multi-phase blind committee analysis of portfolio. For 35 years in operation, we did not select your application. Sorry for the condescending form letter. Love your work. Unfortunately, I just do the mail here. Your Obstive Robert. It's in her handbag. Proposals. Banning letterhead, Bureau of Reclaimed Spaces. Auto dealership, graveyard, kennel. Repeated sanitation violations. Comparatively lax. Small operating rooms could be repurposed into offices. Large cubicle style administrative offices could be repurposed into showrooms. Sanitation violations? Yeah, sure, why not? That sounds reasonable. Proposal number 2. Still active, but scaling down operation to less than half of site. Distillery built on top of graveyard originally. Could share resources. Chapel once repurposed into bottling facility could be repurposed into chapel. Sure. Now what's this about? Basketball and a kennel and a what? Rick clears his throat. Hi, Rick. Buried. Guys, hey, Lula. Did you get my note? About the proposals? I've just finished them, mostly. Oh, Diana, I think she was waiting on... I don't know. So, how did your application go? I was in the mailroom and I saw your letter. You got a letter back. Sorry, I don't mean to pry. I just saw. Fine, Rick. I'm not going anywhere. How's your goldfish? Oh. Act 2, Scene 1. Here, reclaim spaces. Oh, good. How the hell did I get here? Get a good rest in the truck. Yeah, I know you love a good drive. When years, yeah, I saw you back there, Blue. Can we just pass this place? I don't think the Zero operates like the Reds we're used to. I don't understand it either. What is this place? Looks like an office building. Looks like a cathedral. Looks like an office building. In a cathedral. This is weird, but do you think we're inside or outside right now? Both. Ah, okay, very poetic. Well, maybe someone around here has a better sense of direction. What's this? End of the line? Maybe it's still under construction. Oh, work seems to have stopped for the moment. Oh, well, okay. Oh, look. Oh, we are both inside and outside. I was right. Well then, all right. Oh, hi. I was definitely not just going to walk off without greeting you first. It's fine. Oh, the whisker over there by the elevator. Want to settle a bet? Maybe both inside and outside at the same time. Yeah, I guess it's a bit philosophical. Oh, how am I dressed? You work, like me. I take care of the heating and cooling and watch the front desk. You know, at first I thought you were here delivering whiskey for a little celebration. But you don't look like one of the boys from the distillery either. What do the boys from the distillery look like? What are you celebrating? Oh, the less I understand the better. When I'm here, I keep the fans turning and the furnace hot and listen for the bell. When I get home, I'm a different person. I don't have to think about it. I just paint. Well, it's clear you're new to this territory. I expect you just mean to be passing through. I'm looking for Dogwood Drive. Do you know where that is? Dogwood? Nope. You're gonna need to talk to someone upstairs about that, one of the map clerks. But first, we've got to get you in the system. So you'll need an appointment with one of the ingestion clerks. Now, let's see. Rick is booked proofreading drafts all afternoon and wanders out on the side. Let me go make some calls and see if we have anyone free. There's some books over there in the waiting area. Just take a look around. We've seen our grotesques. What? Our cartoon about a bird collecting pieces for his nest. Less warm, precariously fragile. Nature documentary, a hermit crab skulls across the beach. Belong to a different crab. Oh. You're back. I absolutely was not walking off to just go wander. I thought you'd left. People can be so impatient. You never know. I definitely was not doing that. I have you meeting with Lula Chamberlain. She's a senior clerk and doesn't usually handle the ingestion process, but she's the only one with room on her plate this evening. My schedule says she's on the 5th floor reviewing some diagrams. The elevator is just to the back of the left, 5th floor. Okay. Lovely. Books. Books. Sewage pump, architectural plans for a bungalow, and a slim collection of Japanese death haiku. Oh my. The envelope is protruding from the bottom of the stack. Oh. Bureau of Secret Tourism. Several small handwritten brochures. Ritualistic directions to bizarre locations. Cool. Fancy that. Oh. That doesn't look like the 5th floor. Lobby. Fifth floor? He's right there. I'm pretty sure. Why is there bears? Hold on. Sir. Artwork examining some diagrams, measuring angles with plastic protractor and occasionally scribbling numbers in a small leather notebook. Hey, how about you don't answer that? Are you Lula Chamberlain? No. Dismiss her. She was up here about an hour ago. She's probably back at her real desk now on the 1st floor. And a dent in these diagrams must have been distracted. Speaking of which... Great. I'm so glad. Why are you still staring at me, sir? Bears. I have to know. Are we not going to talk about this? They're just bears? No? No? Okay, you know what? Fine, that's fine. Whatever. We're not going to talk about the fact that they're just bears. Just chilling. What? Walk off. Mate. Okay. First floor. Okay, I do need to dip out very shortly. Looking for Lula Chamberlain. Much too busy. Let's get some of our junior clerks to sort your paperwork first so we don't waste Miss Chamberlain's time. Straightforward process. First, you'll need to get a case number signed. Dr. Clerk, she's just over there at the end of the room. You're not helping. Need your ingestion card and a list of your last 5 permanent addresses. Ingestion card? Oh, no ingestion card. That's good. Just talk to Clerk Bowman first. Set you up with one. Just over there in the corner. Happy to help. Alright. No problem. Happy to help. He quickly closes them. Looks like I'm out, but I know there's something back in the archive. You have to put in a special request with Clerk McMillan. She's a document czar. Into the office there by the file cabinets. Alright. One ingestion card, please. Happy to help. Please put in your requisition form in the requisition form. Shouldn't be a problem. They're quite easy to fill out. She'll get you sorted. Alright. This is fine. I'm just gonna go to the same 3 people over and over again. I don't have an ingestion card yet. Get you set up with one. Happy to help. Happy to help. There's Lulu Chamberlain. Oh no, it's, I mean, that's her right there in the cardigan. Wonderful. I got a achievement. Typical labyrinth. Well, you made it eventually. Please also, however, you might see my ankles are turning on me. Arthritis? Dr. Truman says my joints are eroding on one another. They've been collaborating for decades. It's only natural they want to kill each other now. Well, enough about my hateful wrists and ankles. This concrete bunker of an office is just a waypoint for you, I'm sure. What is it you're trying to go to? Looking for 5 Dogwood Drive. That's fine. Do you know I used to live on Dogwood Drive? That was years ago. Grimy old house. Basement full of insects. Attic full of birds. I had a few roommates. We all worked at the university. I had a dog. I drank whiskey and beer and made sculptures. But that Dogwood was a service road. With a name like that, it would have to be... What are you doing on the Zero? Gas station attendant told us we need to take the Zero to get there. I see. Friendly blind man about my age hangs out with an old cat, likes to pretend he's a poet. His name is Joseph. Do you know him? Joseph and I used to work together and we lived together. We were friends. Friends, you say? But that was a long time ago. We haven't spoken in years. Do you know why he pointed you this way? It's because he's still in love with me, of course, and now he's implicated you quite inconsiderately. And in your condition, it's appalling. So I'm very sorry for wasting your time, but I'm afraid you've been misled. Excuse me. But where's the Dogwood Drive you lived on? Maybe it's the same one? No, it's not possible. The Dogwood Drive I lived on is now called Pale Dogwood Drive. They renamed all the streets you see. Too many streets with the same names. It was never a problem before, but now we have these databases. It's all too confusing for the computer. The computer has no sense of ambiguity, so it proclaims an error named collisions, they call them. So my Dogwood Drive is Pale Dogwood Drive, and another might be Long Leaf Dogwood Drive, or Himalayan Flowering Dogwood Drive, and so on, but one of them is still just Dogwood Drive, or so we might hope. It's really a matter of consulting records, of which we have an abundance here. Where's the computer? Oh, this is all handled offsite. We write up a formal request for analysis, provide the necessary data, and then send the whole thing out by courier. First, you'll need the data. I expect you'll find the road name change log up in archives and records. 4th floor. It'll be filed under 0 for odonyms, probably, or O for G for generic, maybe S for specific. Depending on which part of the street was changed. Cool. Who the hell is this? Oh. Yeah. Let's get in the thing. Okay. I do need to head out. I'm not sure how often this saves. 4th floor. Right. But I have got to get headed out of here. Back to the start. Oh, yeah. Because I know it's only been like 2.5 hours, but I do need to go get my kids and everything. Because it's going to be a whole thing. I have to go pick up both kids early from school so I can go to my appointment. And it's a whole rough thing. So I will be back tomorrow, maybe. I don't think I'm going to stream tomorrow, but we'll see. But it's been a good week so far. I streamed a total of 2 days. Isn't that amazing? Look at my horse. My horse is amazing. Anyways, but yeah. This has been a fun little start to this game. I'm really excited. I'm really having fun with it. Very strange, but I dig it. Definitely dig it. Let's see who's doing stuff. See who there can be that we can say hello to. I also need to use the bathroom. Because reasons. Close. Close. Up. Also, they're mowing my lawn, so that's a thing. No! It's fine. Let's go raid. How about 16? 16 likes to raid us a lot. Why don't we go say hi to 16? He's playing some For Honor. Lovely friend, amazing streamer, very fun to hang out with. So I hope you guys enjoy your time over there. But yeah, I'll see you guys later. You have a wonderful rest of your day. But until next time, see you, remember, keep smiling and embrace the chaos.